Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel with my family. My name is Jesus Perez. So we have seen that there's a lot of interest in this new video for Sesame Street Place, and we wanted to share our experience with you guys, just so you know for your family what to expect. Our family likes to travel to various parts of the theme parks here in Southern California. So if you guys are interested in other videos or more up to date information, I know there's a lot of content out there regarding these. But since this Sesame Street Place is new, we want to kind of share what we had going on. So what you'll see here is a different variation of what we experienced at the park, and then at the end we'll kind of tell you what we thought at the end. So when getting into the park, we thought it was relatively easy. There wasn't a long line, even though it was a Saturday. On top of that, it was a hot day, and it was peak season. It was in July. So we didn't really plan really well, and we had to buy our parking ticket at the park, which wasn't too bad. You just waited in line. Everybody had to wait in line, and there either is preferred parking or general parking. I would recommend just do the general parking. Preferred parking is not as it's really close to the entrance, but it's not, the general parking is not that far. So that would lead me into some other things later on. If you ever wanted to, for example, have a snack or go change out into clothes or whatever have you, you could do that, and it wouldn't be too bad of a deal, either going to the preferred or going to the general parking. So getting in, obviously, if you have tickets, you don't need to go into the ticketing booth, right? Well, we bought tickets, so we had it all on our phone. It was a PDF, and all you had to do is go up to the entrance, and they'll just scan the barcode that's on the PDF for each ticket that you had. Easy, super easy, nothing crazy. Right when you get in, it kind of leads you into a nice picturesque Sesame Street neighborhood, and there's also a shop there in addition to a carousel. You kind of get wowed right there just because it's such a nice, beautiful backdrop. So it is picturesque, but right at the entrance, you do meet security, and right there they do check your bags. So if you do decide you want to take some things in that are not allowed, for example, we try to see if we could get away with by bringing in our own snacks, just because our kids are very particular. And unfortunately, they did check, and we tried to hide it really well, and it didn't work out. Yeah, that was a little naughty. Us as being adults, we should bring things that are not supposed to be in the park. But hey, we tried to save some money, and then on top of that, it's for our kids. We figured, hey, the worst they could do is just throw it away, which is what ended up happening. Is they either tell you could take it back to your car or throw it away. This is our first time there. I wasn't really knowing what was gonna happen, so I said, it was not the bad of a deal throwing it away. So again, you're entering the park, and now you're like, what are you gonna do? You're so distracted with like, hey, should we go take all these pictures? Should we go ride the rides or the dry rides? There's a bunch of other water rides. And then you're like, oh my God, what about the shows? What about the food? What about the entertainment and all this other stuff? Well, let me get to that to you first. So in any case, the first thing we did was go find a place to sit down. There's cabanas available that you could purchase. We're not a cabana type of people. All we like to do is say, hey, if we're gonna be somewhere, we're gonna be there full force. So we just found a nice little chair, put down our stuff, and we're ready to go. Obviously though, if it's for your family, and maybe you have valuables or whatever have you, there is lockers available, small, medium, and large. I believe the biggest one there was $45. I want to say we didn't purchase one, but we felt we didn't have any high value items. We obviously, when going to a water park, a lot of people nowadays, they take these water pouch phones. That's what we like to use. And I had my credit card in there, and it was easy There was no issues. I have a wallet inside my phone, so I didn't have to worry about, do I need my license? Do I need my credit card? I have it all with me. So that's why I didn't have any issue leaving my backpack anywhere. But that could not be the situation for your family. So that's your discretion. Anyways, right after we found a place, we actually sat next to the wave pool at Grover's Beach. I recommend it, especially if you have little kids who like to play with sand, kind of cool. So, right off the bat, since we're at Grover's Beach, the wave pool is there. It was a nice little experience there. They have a wave pool there that's shallow. It's super shallow, obviously. To the deep end, it's 8 feet. So obviously there is safety equipment there, and throughout the whole park, they recommend you have those safety equipment on if you're going to be enjoying the water rides. So obviously for little ones, it doesn't matter if whatever their water experience is, always wear the safety equipment. You don't want to have a tragedy. However, I do want to say there is a lot of people, meaning lifeguards and staff there, that are monitoring the situation, which is great. But you never want to just leave that up to chance. So at the wave pool, it's a huge area. It has a nice little theme to it. And a lot of people fit in that place. So there's nothing really to say about a wave pool. If you've been at a wave pool before, you have little tidal waves that are going on you, and it's fun. The one thing I do want to say, in case people that have not experienced wave pools, obviously as you get towards the shallow end, the waves feel a lot more, just because there is not much water. So with that said, the other water park that we did go to was the Lazy River. Now, I do want to say a little bit of differences from other lazy rivers that I've experienced. Most of the time, you could just jump in and just, swim on through, walk on through, however you want to do with the lazy river. At Sesame Street Place, they do not allow that. What you need to have is a donut or a double raft that they have there. It's like 2 donuts together in order for you to enter the lazy river area. So there is a long line for that if it's a busy day, which our day was a busy day. Fortunately, we were able to get in, no issue. We didn't take water shoes. We took our Crocs, and we put our Crocs in a little shoe area. And there is multiple places to get out of the lazy river. So be mindful whenever you get out, when you're getting out, get out where you came in from. Otherwise, you'll be walking around the hole trying to find your shoes somewhere. So be aware of that. What's really nice about the lazy river, it's like surrounding the Elmo's castle. So it's a really nice little castle for little kids. Obviously kids that don't know how to swim, but I saw really big, so no taller than 40 inches. And so you have your kids, they have multiple places to slide down. I really like that little pool area, the little water area. There's a lot of guards there, lifeguards there. There is like a little cascading, I want to say like a waterfall cave area. Me and my kids enjoyed some time in there, and it was pretty fun. Obviously, if you're there, then you see right off the little distance a big playground area, just like you see at any park, but this is all full of water fun. And immediately, I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, so they're like, let's go have fun. So we were running off over there, and they have 2 different general slide areas, and it's really fun. There's a lot of little challenging things that they could do. Obviously, play with the water. There's a big bucket that just drops down on you, and the water goes everywhere. So it's really great for kids in that age range. Then obviously you have your other bigger water rides. And if I didn't mention this before, I'll mention it now. This water park is a refurbished water park. So they do have a spaghetti ride, and then another group raft slide there for people. I do want to say those are a little bit more geared towards teenagers in a way, or obviously kids that are maybe 7, 8, that are a little bit more, I want to have more adrenaline fun. So it's great for the whole family. So if you guys want to try those rides, obviously at the end there's a lot deeper water. There is lifeguards there, and whatever you guys want to experience. Now let's go to the dry stuff, the dry water, the dry part of the water park. They do have a lot of various rides. They have a couple of coasters. Unfortunately, when we went, we didn't get to experience the bigger coaster just because it was closed. However, looking at it, I did want to tell everybody in this video, it's like a carnival ride type of roller coasters that they have there. So it's not something like grandiose and fun and crazy like that you could say like, oh my God, this is an intense ride. It's a good ride for kids, kids age group. We did experience one where it's like a Cookie Monster ride where the kids just pull themselves up and they pull themselves down and pull themselves up while it's going around and around. And it's great for the little kids. In addition, there was one where our kids also enjoy where they're in a ride that's called a rubber ducky ride where Bert is taking a bath and they're just going round and round and having fun as well. Now, one question that I know was asked in the video is if it's big person friendly. I would say no. We were in the areas and it didn't appear that we would fit, and I'm a big guy, so as you could tell. And those were the rides that were there. Now, there is sections there for other different types of entertainment. Obviously, there's parades and there's shows. The parade is a really great parade. I would recommend it for everybody to at least see the parade. And so there is an option where you could buy tickets for the parade where you could have optimal seating and viewing pleasure for everyone. But obviously you don't need to have that as part of your experience. It does cost some money. We were able to find a nice little spot. We didn't even wait that long for the parade to start. I think we waited before the parade started 10-15 minutes, and we had a great time doing that. All the characters came out. They don't come out of their carts, little parade carts, but they are in their carts. They're saying hi and they're entertaining all the people. All your Sesame Street characters are there, from Elmo to Grover to Cookie Monster and my favorite Grouch. So they're all there. We also did experience a show, a really great show. I think it's called the Welcome Show, and it was really fun. All the characters there were dancing and singing, very entertaining, very interactive, and they are all high energy, which is awesome for our kids. And so that's the other part. Now, the other thing that you want to say, like I told you in the beginning, there is a lot to see, just because this park is amazing as far as trying to bring in kind of what you saw as a child and what your kids are seeing when they're watching the shows, learning from Sesame Street Place. So the whole neighborhood is there, and you want to be able to take a picture of all those little things because the kids, they love it. They could take a picture on step stools that are right there mimicking the whole Sesame Street Place. And there is also some games there for the kids to play. So, that's a great thing there. Now, I kind of alluded in the beginning about food. There is no outside food allowed in this Sesame Street Place water park. So if you try to, at your own, caution. As I said, we got caught, but there is, it's not overwhelming or underwhelming. It's just general food. They have, burgers, they have fries, pizza, they have chicken strips, stuff like that. They also have some healthy, prepackaged healthy options, but it's nothing wow, something you would say oh, this looks like Cookie Monster, or this looks like Elmo, or you want to kind of take pictures of that, which hopefully they could improve on in the future. They do have other concession stands for drinks, and in addition, they do have a gift shop that you could decide to shop in. I do want to caution though, when going to any park, you know, a lot of times people want to say like, oh my God, you know, this place is so expensive or it's so cheap. You are going to a theme park, somewhere that's premium. I'm not saying that it's super premium, like, you know, other places like maybe Disneyland or whatever have you, but it is a upgrade to a regular water park. So when going to the water park, the area where you are purchasing stuff at, the gift shop, they do have things that are a little bit higher priced, but very nice things. I want to say there was some beautiful shirts, you know, like the goggles that are themed at for the park. They're really nice. So in conclusion, I did want to give you guys my overall experience. I want to say that my kids had a blast. I had a blast because I saw my kids have a great time enjoying Sesame Street plays, looking at the characters, and obviously it's about creating core memories with your children. Overall, I would say it is a very a place that you would want to go, at least visit once, just so your kids could experience, you know, their friends that they see on TV that they learn with, if obviously they do get to watch and look at PBS and Sesame Street. So if you have any questions, go ahead, feel free to comment, like. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys want to see more content on different theme parks or different attractions here in Southern California, just let us know, because we probably have gone to them, and we'll try to give you guys some updated information, because I know there's always a lot out there. Thank you so much. Take care and have a great day, everyone.